Okay, so got to finish up the notes here. We got into the OR events, so now we get into the AND events. And these would be like your intersections. So that has that big rainbow AND for intersection, right? And we're going to multiply instead of adding like we did before with the OR events. All right, so the two different types of events we have to look at here are they independent or are they dependent? Okay. Ooh, that was fun. Oh, it's still going. Yay. Okay, so new technology, always fun. With the independent events, right? What we have to look at there is we have to look at do the events affect each other or not? If they don't, they're called independent events. So like if you're independent, you don't rely on anybody else, all right? An example of that is maybe I'm flipping a coin and, there's that and, I'm rolling a die, okay? If you look at a dependent event, that means that one event affects the other, okay? So in that case, we're looking at an example down here of two cards. I'm drawing two cards without replacement, okay? And so what that could mean is say that I draw a, say I draw a heart. The only reason I do that is because I can draw a heart, maybe. Okay, well, let's say, oh, go away. Let's say I drew a heart, pretend. And then I go ahead and I draw a spade the second time. Now, because I drew a heart and I took it out and I didn't put it back, that means there's one less card in the deck, one less card that's not a heart. So that means that my probability of drawing, say a spade or a club or something like that, gets a lot higher, not a lot higher, but it gets higher because I've altered how many how many hearts are in the deck. So without replacement, that's kind of a big deal, right? And so you got to kind of read into that. The formulas for each of them, right? Let's look at the formulas. Don't do that. The formulas for each is we have that intersection symbol for each of them. You see that there. So the first one, real nice and easy. For independent events, we're simply going to do the probability of A and B happening, okay? And with that, we're going to take the probability of A, so we're going to multiply this fraction to the probability of B. It's kind of that easy. The dependent events, that's where it gets a little bit harder. So this is where we're going to go ahead and we're going to say, okay, it's the probability of A times the probability of B given A happened, okay? And what that means is we're going to say, okay, the probability of A, okay, times the probability of, and this is called A given B has already happened. And we're going to go a little bit further into detail in the examples on what that really looks like, okay? Stay tuned, we're going to do the examples next.